Hi guys, I hope you're all well and getting out and having fun. Today I thought I'd just do a short 8 or 10 minute take on the jackets that I prefer to wear these days for winter or summer. First up is the old favourite, which I think a lot of you guys already have tucked away in your ruck, ready for action, and that's my winter and spring and late autumn choice for cooler and draftier weather, and that is the British Army smock. This is, I think, I've got a date on it somewhere. I think it said 180/96. I think that it's a NATO size, 76 size, blah blah blah. I'm not sure what year it is, whether it's a 95 or an 85 smock. I think it's the early 90s smock. Anyway, this is the one with the angled pockets on it and the very easy to use with one hand buttons and the double flap at the top of the pocket to keep debris out. It's a really superb piece of kit. Of course, the officers cover, if you've got stripes, you cover them up when you have to, and it's great for pockets and side, lots of space. It's well designed, and of course for real survivalists I believe this jacket is very popular because there's enough capacity to carry gloves, hats and compass maps and first aid kit, fire lighting, emergency fire lighting, etc. So that is a really heavy duty piece of kit and I like it. I usually wear it over a t-shirt only, and if it gets too hot it does dry off reasonably quick once you get to camp. So it's a winner all round for late summer, winter and spring. Obviously you would wear it if you're doing some serious business, whether it's the summer or the winter, but I'm going to work my way down through the colder months into the spring and summer choices. So I'll put that aside for 1 minute, and as you can see it's a lovely piece of kit. I mean, they really are. If you get your hands on them, get a hold of them now while they still exist. This I have toned it down slightly with dye to a moss green DPM equivalent, but it still looks amazing in the forest. My second choice of jacket, which is in my ruck at the moment, is the replica of this in Gore-Tex waterproof DPM, which I wear a lot. Windproof, but condensation does happen, but great for damp weather and heavy cover as well, just to wear briefly any time of the year. Within 10 minutes struggling through pine forest, using it to protect you against pine needles, you get out the other side 10 minutes later dripping in sweat, so it's not the ideal choice for summer. So moving on to the lighter weight kit that I use in the summer. When you get to camp on a summer night, you need to have a fleece to put over your dry t-shirt if you have one spare, and you're snug and warm, ready for sleep. So that's a lightweight dark green fleece, but obviously in the winter you want a softy, a lightweight padded softy or a heavier weight fleece to keep you warm through the night. So moving on swiftly, before I move on to my preferred choice, this is a windproof replica smock in multi-terrain pattern. And it's not my first choice, as you know, I still have a soft spot for DPM, but this is a lot brighter, as you can probably tell, than DPM. So this is more suited to the Scottish woodlands, I would say, and heavy, dark, forest. So this is the equivalent. This is a replica, I should say, but it's windproof, slightly better lined. It's really a cold day jacket that you'd wear over a fleece, and you'd be snug and comfortable wearing one of those. This is an Honour Forever tactical jacket, and it's 65 polyester, 35 cotton, and it weighs 220 grams ripstop material. So for the money I paid for it, I think it was just over 30 quid. It was really good value. I think it was made in the Far East, probably Chinese, but for the value of the kit, I would say if you see one, yeah, treat yourself. But trying to stay authentic and just using British military kit is the best choice, and it's the one I would always try and go for. So here we have a British Army I think it's not genuine, sadly, but it's pretty good material, strong undershirt, battle shirt, which you would wear if you had webbing or a plate carrier, which I don't. I'm a civilian, but if you had a plate carrier and I'm utilising it for carrying pouches, etc., and for protection against the elements, you'd wear it over the top of this, and it would also work really well. And when you get to camp, being that this is a lightweight, I think it's cotton shirt and ripstop sleeves with good pockets. So this is a really nice, I think it's called a BDU shirt. I'll just get rid of that, and we'll move on to the number one favourite. But this one here is, again, a replica. It's not British Army, but it's very close to the Polish BDU Battle Dress Uniform top. This is a lighter than a smock, ideal for summer conditions when it's really too warm to wear a smock, and you still have the ripstop protection against pine forests and branches and thorns, etc. So this is called the Army Combat Uniform ACU, 100% polyester, and I got this from Miltec. Again, it's not a genuine, authentic army shirt, in that it's, I think, a replica, but the quality of this build is just perfect. I love it. I think I've paid £36 plus postage for it. A close-up view of it. It's got elbow pouches if you want to have elbow protection, if you're doing reconnaissance or bird watching or shooting or whatever your hobby is. On both sides, elbow pouches, which if you don't use elbow pouches, you can put useful kit in those arm pouches. I prefer not to wear kit around my middle because it tends to slide down, but if I had webbing, I suppose that would be solved because the weight would be taken on the shoulders. But I don't have a problem carrying kit in my arm sleeves because that's not obstructive. So this one only has top pockets, so it's designed to go into your trousers, or if you want to leave it over, it's a windbreaker for a slight chill of the wind once you get to camp or you're working through heavy cover. It has small pouches, pockets on the left and right, and lots of strong Velcro, so you can seal yourself against bugs and intruders while you're working in heavy cover, whatever your occupation or activity might be. And similarly, the cuffs also have good strong Velcro, really strong Velcro attachment as well. So overall, I like this, and I'm going to put it on to let you see it because it is lightweight yet strong, and I like it because it's compact. You can roll it into a very small bundle and put it into the top of your Bergen or Irish patrol pack or whatever, and it's ready to deploy as soon as you need it. So let's put it on and have a good look at it. Now it's got, obviously I've got a zip, which is not as heavy duty as the British Army jacket, but I'd rather like to say that this is not designed the same way. It's designed as a shirt, so it has a medium strength zip, which is really quite robust actually. Quite pleased with the strength of it. And also, once you manage to work out the complication of doing the zip up, which is always the case when you've got a double connection point at the base, you're in business. And then the Velcro also acts as a double up on the jacket, and as I've said, the Velcro on the collar and the cuffs is very strong and very generous, so it's really good for pushing through cover. So once you're wearing your gloves and you've got all this on, you're almost indestructible. You can push on in. So let's see what it looks like at a distance. We'll open up the door and let you see it. Put the camera down ever so slightly so you can get a better view of it. and off we go. So as you can see, it's lightweight but tough, and it allows a bit of air to breathe. And I would like to have had it in DPM, but it doesn't, in my opinion, exist. It's not easy to find, you know, DPM pattern, which is very rare, but you sometimes get it in non-military supplies. But once you're carrying just your essentials, telephone, water perhaps, you know, quick access, and you've got your shirt with your kit in it, and you've got your patrol pack, Northern Ireland patrol pack. You're pretty well organised. So I think you'll agree that as a lightweight summer smock, spring and autumn certainly when it's really chilly sometimes, this does the business, and it's a lot lighter than the standard heavy duty smock, yet just about as strong as. So and it breathes pretty well and dries quickly once you get to camp. So I would highly recommend it. So I'll just repeat what this is again. This is the Miltec polyester ACU Army Combat Uniform top. Highly recommended. So till next time guys, stay safe, stay well, and try and get out if you can. I'm scheduled for a 3-day mountain challenge of my own in late May or June, and a couple of days out in the near future as well, and taking some youngsters again into the forest to show them how to light a twig stove and not damage the forest floor, and how to hang a hammock, and to be covert and go to sort of quiet corners where nobody knows that there's anybody there, so they can enjoy being rewilded when they're ready and willing to do it on their own. So I don't declare myself an instructor, but it's just that people have caught up with me and asked for such favours. So we all kind of, you know, have different branches and levels of survival and being on the move and heavy cover activity, and it's sometimes nice to share some of the skills and help youngsters realise that it's not a good idea to destroy the environment, but to, you know, nurture it and respect it. So that's a mixture of activity over the next few weeks. So I'll be with you again shortly. I'll be doing another edit, no doubt, in the next 6 weeks or so, once I come back from holiday. So until then, stay safe everybody, keep active, and most importantly, get it done. Harry, out.